My name is Friedmann. I work for C&R Services. We're a commercial painting company in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm the controller at C&R. I handle all the finances and the accounting. We're really facing really high labor expenses. Labor cost is our number one cost for every single project. Cutting labor was our biggest concern and our biggest objective with using ProPay and Protiv. So it was probably the biggest challenges. I mean, as a painting company, we have quite a bit of overhead because all the paperwork that's involved with having the large projects and completing those, it takes quite a bit of time, you know. So it incentivized our direct labor employees to be more efficient and, really take into account what they were doing and not just, going through the emotions. For instance, before a project would start, before we started using Protiv, we may not have the materials on site or they may be waiting on something. And instead of taking the initiative to figure out what they need to do to start that project that day, they would just wait around until a manager or foreman, told them what to do or got there with the paint. And now constantly asking us, hey, where's our material? We're ready to start. We're here on site. So that really pushed us to do a better job as well. After the first few ProPays that we did, there was one crew that really understood the program and how it worked, and they've killed it on every single project since we've started. Now, there's been another group of guys, another crew that it took longer for them to realize that they could really make a lot more money than what they were making based off of their productivity. So, for instance, when we first started it with this one crew, they weren't being more efficient than they were in the past. So they didn't see any bonus at first. So they were going over the budget every single time, and they didn't understand why they weren't getting the bonus. So once we explained, hey, you have to get these jobs done faster and more efficient and still have the quality control, at the end of the day, they really started to excel. But that was the biggest issue with that crew, was just trying to get them to understand you don't just get a bonus for nothing. Right now, we're still working on it. We're still in that process of lowering our labor cost. So our goal is to get down to about 25%. Ran the numbers last month, and we're down to 26%. And that's with paying out the bonuses.
What was it before?
It was around 31%, 32%. Well, it helps them track job costing, allows us to be more efficient. And they are incentivized with quarterly commissions based off of the project's profitability. So if we're more profitable by the painters being more productive, then their bonuses and commissions are bigger each quarter. I believe that it's something that we're going to continue to do for quite a long time until maybe, I don't think there'll be a time where it's not working. If we ever got rid of it, I think our employees would be really, really upset. So, but we've had to threaten them with it as well. We've had to let them know that if they cannot, track their time correctly and they're not clocking in under the right job and clocking out correctly, that they're not going to be able to receive a ProPay bonus, because ultimately, if we're having to spend hours and hours of our day correcting their timesheets, then it's not worth it. So once we put down that as the qualification to get a bonus, you have to clock in and clock out correctly. They really took that in and started doing it right, the correct way.